What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, and the time has finally come. It is the beginning of June, and Maryland blue crab season is just starting to kick off. We've got the old John boat here, de-winterized, gassed up and ready to go. Got the pots here in the back of the car. If anybody saw my very first video, I've learned my lesson since then. I had all my pots in the back of the boat, and they blew out on the highway and got hit by a tractor trailer. Lesson learned. It's a good thing though in this economy that crab traps are pretty cheap.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning and we're heading out. But first, we gotta get some snacks. Shout out, Rudders.
Daisies blooming.
Well, the snack mission was a success. What do we think?
Sundress swaying in the breeze.
Even though Finley got spicy Doritos instead of the regular Doritos. Now we're on our way down to pick my dad up. It is going to be a beautiful day. Look at it. It's going to be so nice today. Hopefully it stays that way. Stay tuned.
The way you're moving, it's got me moving my own feet. The greatest feeling that I could ever dare to dream is you forever moving next to me. Let's not waste time or take this slow. We've got miles behind us but miles to go, so let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. The leaves ain't waiting.
We just got to the boat ramp. We got the boat in the water, and it is a gorgeous day. Not a cloud in the sky. No wind blowing, the water's glass. It's gonna be a good day. Stay tuned. First day of crabbing 2024, you excited?
Yeah!
I'm excited. Hopefully we catch a whole bunch of them. You're gonna eat them? Yeah.
We got miles behind us but miles to go, so let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. Take this slow, we've got miles behind us but miles to go, so let's just break this down to the simplest truth.
We'll just put all the pots out. Go back around for our first run and see how it goes. A bunch of people out here. Surprising being a Tuesday.
Yeah, you and I as one will always.
Well, you can't see it anymore. Back in March, I believe it was, the Francis Scott Key Bridge here in Baltimore got hit and just collapsed by a big ship. You used to be able to see the span of it over that way. You can see where the cranes are way out in the distance, maybe. That's where the port is. So the ships would come in, go under the bridge, and then they'd be offloaded. Just recently, they got the thing unstuck. I think they just started taking stuff off of it not too long ago. That's a shame. That was a staple of the bay until they rebuilt it. First pot, first crab of 2024. Let's go. Neutral. Oh, there's one. anybody that's watching, I want to show you the difference between a female Maryland blue crab and a male Maryland blue crab. There's two different distinct differences. One is the apron underneath. On the male, it looks like a T. On the female, it's got like a half moon shape. The other is the claws are orange. We call them painted. So those are the differences between the male and the female, and we don't keep the females. First run down, 6 keepers. That's not hateful. Not this time of the year. Here we go, round number 2. Oh yeah, there's one in here. Big female. Big. And we got 2 big keepers, female. We had 2 little tiny ones we threw back. All in all, it wasn't terrible. Not a bad one. You want to put them back in? Yep, throw that one back in the water. There you go. Put it over the water. Put it over the water.
And shake them.
There you go.
Good.
Put those in the bucket there, in the cooler. Well, we just finished the second run. We got 2 more, which brings our total to 8, which isn't hateful for 2 runs. We've done a whole lot worse. The first 9 pots or so aren't really producing much. The tide just turned. It's starting to run out. So they could be filtering their way back out of the river. So we'll see. We'll run it again, see what happens. And if they don't produce, maybe we'll move them, flip-flop them behind the ones that we end on, since that's where we're catching most of them anyway.
Yeah, there's one. Another female.
There's the third run. We got 2 females, one there, good size. There's a male there. That's a keeper. That one's a little small, so we'll throw him back. We had 2 pots that were missing bait, so either a fish or a bigger crab. So not hateful. It's the third run down, which brings our total up to 10 keepers. A bunch of females we got, which is good to see them in here as much. I think that means that the salinity levels are high in the bay. Up this way, I think female crabs prefer saltier water, and males can go up into fresh water. I think. Don't quote me on that. There's one in here. They made it sick and we're doing it. Stick with it. Oh, there's one. Big. Big. Oh, there's one here for sure. Dirty crab. It's a little tiny green crab. Look at that thing. Let me take a picture of it. Oh, run number 3 was very productive. We got 5 and some really dark ones. 2 really dark ones, which are going to be full of meat. There's one. Ooh, that's a good one right there. Stick with it, stick with it. There you go. Oh. Now just pick them all up. All right. Perfect. Now you got to reach in there and grab that little one. Now use your fingers. He won't bite you. Throw them away, say bye.
Good job.
Are you gonna eat by big fish?
Oh, that thing's gonna get annihilated before it gets to the bottom.
Should have worked the name on it. We catch it back.
That was the end of run number 4. Run number 4, we've been out here 1 hour We've moved pots once, and we got 15 keepers. That's a pretty good day in my book so far.
Oh, that's a machine gun measure.
I want to keep this crab because this is
That's Yep.
Fine until now.
That one's trying, and the big one's holding it down. The big one's holding the big one down. Dad, stop getting me wet!
Sorry.
Let's go home now.
Big female.
What are you doing? There's definitely crab in there.
Dad, stop getting me wet!
Oh,
We got 7 on that run. 1 female. Looks like the rest except for probably this one. Throw this one back. Well, that was run number 5. We call it 5 keepers, which brings the total up to 20. And we've been out here about an hour and 15 minutes. So that's not bad so far. There's one. No calls. Got it. Big one.
this crab.
Oh, yes. That's another big one. Yep.
What was that?
Heavy crab. He was
Was there
out.
another one in there?
No. Well, it could have been. I felt something close.
There, I swore something else came out of that
It could have
trap.
been because I felt it close on him. There you go, run number 5,
Fiona.
and we got
Called
5.
Fiona.
Good size one too. That's a proper size crab right there. Which brings our grand total up to 2 dozen plus 1, 25 crabs.
Dad, I said stop getting me wet!
That's gonna keep it.
Yep.
This has gotta have a crab. Dirty crab too. Well, I got 3 more on that run. It's slowing down just a little bit. You wanna put them back in?
But where?
Takes our grand total up to 25, 26, 27, and 28.
Is that female?
No, they're all males. You can throw them right in there.
Which one are you?
All right.
6. 7. Sorry about that.
Complete and utter concentration.
Yeah.
What do you think? You have fun? Good times, yep.
But I want to go home.
Want to go home?
Uh-huh.
We just got here.
I don't know.
Keeper fishing.
One left! Dad, doing not far.
Good job.
I was way out here. I even gave it a thumbs up.
You did.
Know any better? I think you've shot his. I think they've got it all on camera.
Dad, go fast. I'm looking fast. Dad. Dad, whoever's with it,
Just wait till
he's
Oh, quickly, quickly.
you know what's going on. Got 4 more on that run, not too shabby. This area we're crabbing at has this big barrier island right here. It's called Hart Island. The island was completely man-made by all the dredge spoils from the inner harbor. And the interior of it is like a giant swamp, and it's a huge island. And over on this side, people swim. It's got real sandy beaches. It's a nice place. There's bathrooms up on shore you can go to, and there's actually campground and campsites that you can rent, I guess, and stay. Probably get annihilated by bugs in the summertime unless there's a good wind blowing, but it's a pretty neat island. Out over in here is the open bay. All the way down that way is the Bay Bridge, and then it continues all the way down and dumps into the ocean. And if you go all the way up this way, it goes into the Susquehanna River. Well, we got 3 on that run. It's slowing down a little bit. That brings our total to 35, almost 3 dozen. You want to put those in the cooler?
Oh.
There you go, good job. We're going to take a break, let the pot sit a little bit, and go over here to the island. Go up on the beach. What do you think?
Yeah!
Yeah. That wind's really whipping around that corner. We definitely picked the right side to crab on today, that's for sure. Let's see if I can jump off here without eating it. It's pretty deep right here though.
Jump off. Jump off.
All right, well, as far as we're going.
I'm gonna take my fingers off.
I'm not sure if you have to rent these areas, but there's like a fire pit right there you can utilize. There's a picnic table there, which is, it looks broken, but still you can use it. Oh, here's a shotgun shell. Probably from this past duck season. This is a nice beach right here. Kids can just hang out. You can put out some beach chairs. They can just play, have fun. Now, as far as you can see this way, all the way out, that's all still Hart Miller Island. It's like a giant rectangle. It goes all the way out and around. Huge place. Over in there is where people in the summertime, they come in with their boats, and it gets packed in there. People in there swimming and hanging out. I believe all the campsites are throughout here that you can go on the website, probably baltimorecounty.org or gov, whatever it is, and rent them. Being that it's the beginning of June, this water is really nice. It's only like 75 degrees, but feels great. Just a beautiful day. Could not have asked for a nicer day, nicer crabbing day. See what this sign says over here. Site closed for resident goose season. Drum Point. Questions, call that number. A lot of people shot that sign. Another shotgun shell, 20 gauge. They do a lot of duck hunting out here, a lot of waterfowl hunting. Out there is Pleasure Island. People will sea duck hunt, diver duck hunt on the back side of that island. We've done that before. It's a pretty good spot. What are you doing up there? Are you exploring?
I'm up here. I found something. I found a soda bottle.
Yeah.
Plastic.
Come back down here.
Okay.
There's one. there it is. 3 dozen.
It's fun crabbing with you too. I think you're the lucky charm.
Big one. Oh, that's a big one. Holy crap. That's got one. Let's keep it. He gave him a huge find. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Yes. Little one. Oh, that's a keeper.
That's a keeper. See, now Charlotte, she ain't leaving. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, it's another one. Oh, Jesus crackers. Well, that was our best run of the day so far. 9 keepers on that run. Big ones in there, too.
Yeah. So we got 8 runs. So we have
Is that crab close
43.
still alive?
So with that run, we're at the 43.
43. We had 35 and we got 8. 43.
He almost got out, too. There we go. Yep.
He's a wannabe.
Oh yeah. It's big.
Female?
Is that a female?
Yes.
Jeez, it crackers.
Here.
All right, that was it. I think we did 9 runs. Started at 7:30. Started at 7:30. It's 11:30.
It's the ultimate
3 hours.
crab.
Ended up with 55 crabs. Not a bad day in my opinion. What do you think?
Good. Look at that made out of crab.
What is that?
Crab. It would be a lot of meat if that was pretty big. It would be a lot of meat.
We can still throw those in the pot and steam them up, I think. One of the advantages of being able to crab during the week with a lot less people out here. The day was really nice today. Golf course over there here in Baltimore County. That's one of the nice courses here, I think. Yeah, the tide has dropped significantly.
It has. That tide was over that board.
Yeah, that last board.
Watch out for that giant.
That last board looks shifty too, like I'm gonna step on it and break it.
Yep. It'll come right up the side.
Yeah, please don't jump in.
All right.
Take your time.
And
You got the key, right?
yeah,
That's pretty good.
that was graceful. I almost ate that one. I want to fall in this water. Do this like we've done this before. Now you saw me catch them. Now let me show you how I prepare them. To the pot, add a 1/4 cup of the J.O. spice. Now, J.O. spice, I think, goes better on crabs. Some people prefer Old Bay. I like Old Bay on everything else. J.O. crabs, Old Bay, and everything else. But that's my personal preference. So in the pot, I put 1 scoop. Then we're going to take a cup of water, add it in there, and then we'll use 1 beer, Baltimore's best. Shout out. And then we're going to put in about a cup of white vinegar. The white vinegar is going to help the meat come off of the shell better when it's steaming, and it gives it a nice little flavor.
Sweet. Oh my God. Makes
So we'll
it
add
sweet.
that in, and now we'll go put the crabs in.
Mom, look at how big this crab is.
How big is that crab? Oh my goodness. It's a 2 for 1.
So now, you use your youngest child, and they put the crabs in the pot. See, he's still moving. Just move his little thing. He's just frozen. See it?
He's bubbling. Crabs.
Mom, Daddy is the cutest.
He's
Mama,
a killer, yeah.
That one's
Mom,
got no
Daddy's
claws.
like, what is that go? What is that teeth?
That one's got no claws like you don't have any teeth.
Where?
Let me see your no teeth.
Mom, which one?
The one down there.
That one?
Just sprinkle a little of this in. That'll stop them from freaking out.
Yeah.
You have a chicken between your
This is what happens when you live up here in the country. You just have free-range chickens like.
That's my bait. She's gonna eat it because they do not care about spices. Come on, shoo shoo. She would love some of these little crabbly feet things. Crabbly.
She gets grabbed a hold by one of these, and I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah.
Let me move, Daddy.
See, these are some sizable crabs. It's a beautiful sight right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Dad, now, let me.
Okay.
What is that?
Now, unfortunately, we ran out of J.O., so I had to make a little homemade concoction here. But it'll be okay.
Can I help you? They're just gonna fit.
Is that it?
That's just.
Alright.
Mom.
It's a common misconception that you have to steam these things outside on one of those like jet burners that sounds like it's going to take off. But we only have about 2 dozen here. My dad took half, I took the other half. So you can do them right on your stove right in the house. It's perfectly fine. Though, disclaimer, your house is going to smell like crabs cooking. Which I love, so it's not a problem to me, but your wife might not like it. Now I'll let this boil. Once I start seeing a little bit of steam come out, 20 minutes, good to go. Stay tuned. And now for the reveal. Look at that. Now, in my professional opinion, that is one of the best looking culinary things in the world. What do you guys think?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mom.
Now, I showed you how I catch them, and then I showed you how I cook them. But now let me show you how I clean them. First, pull the claw off, set it to the side. We'll get to that in a minute. Pull all the legs off. Saving one, I'll show you why in a minute. Pull the back fins off. I'll take the leg that you saved, get it up underneath the apron here, just to help you pry it up. Pull the apron off. Grab right here by the back fin and just peel it in half. Now you see all that mustard in there? Some people like that. I love it. Save that for later too. Now you take your knife, scrape off all the gills, cut off its mandibles, scrape out everything on the inside except for that mustard. We want to leave that mustard. Now what I do is break it right in half. That way you can get all that mustard out of there. One of the best parts. I'll take it, squeeze it in half again, get my finger in there, peel it right in half. So now you have 2 pieces. All this back here is all back thin meat. Just a hunk of meat. Look at that. Look at that deliciousness. Finn, you want it?
What? Yeah.
And what I'll do is I'll take one of these shells, one that's got all the seasoning on it, get a little seasoning on there. Just like that. Down the hatch.
Dad, I wanted to eat the meat.
Now the other side. Peel these knuckles off. We'll just peel all this meat out. Just work right down the line.
Yeah, you guys ate a lot.
Just like that. And once you're done, wash it down with your favorite beverage. Salute.
And then Coke.
And Coke.
Now for the claw,
Mom, could you get me out?
take the claw, crack it in half, 2 pieces.
You can eat that.
Take your knife, you're going to want to push it down, right down in there with a little bit of pressure, and then crack it. So you push down, and then you turn it,
Oh, see, guys.
separating the two. Sometimes it comes out, sometimes it doesn't. All that meat still in there. Just scrape it all out. Don't cut your mouth up. Safety tip. And then the other side. Give it a little mark there. Crack it open. Take your knife. Just work that meat out. There you go. Good to eat right there. Oh man, that was so good. Crabs taste so much better when you catch them yourself, I think. It's like the juice is worth the squeeze. But it was hot out. And I think it's time to go jump in the pool. Well guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. We had a blast filming it. We had beautiful weather. We got plenty of crabs. It was a great day and we had fun. If you enjoyed this video and you like videos like this, check out my channel. I have a couple more crabbing videos and some fishing videos from last year. Please like, share, and smash that subscribe button. I'll see you next video. Thanks for watching.
Chase those chickens.
Jacob, we're going to get a snowball, not look for the Holy Grail.
Okay. Mom, it's not.